I bet you throw these away. I used to too. Now, I actually save every single one. Let me show you why. This tiny scrap has become one of my favorite new supplies, and it was gonna be trash. If you print and cut your own stickers at home, on your Cricut, you probably have a ton of sheets like this that you've probably thrown away. These are the registration marks, the cut marks that your Cricut sees when you are printing and cutting. I suggest that you're gonna save these pages or just cut the strips. I personally just cut the strips. This is the only piece that I'm going to throw away in the trash. So now I have 4 little strips of sticker paper that I can use in my craft projects. There are probably 100 ways that you could find a use for these. I'm going to show you a couple. The first one that I do is I stamp on them. I like to stamp on mine for my journal and for Project Life. For my journal, I am going to generally stamp the days of the week so that I don't have to write it or stamp it at the time. So that I have these done ahead of time, and all I have to do for that day is get my sticker, put my sticker on the page, and be done. I like to do my days of the week, and I will do it in different sizes, different stamps, different colors. If I'm doing numbers, I can add these to my number storage. If I'm doing alphas, I can add them to my alpha storage. Generally, if they're for my journal, I have a little pouch that they will get placed into, and then maybe I'm going to use them that week for my journal. I like this for a couple of reasons. Number one, sometimes, depending on your ink pad, depending on your paper, your stamps can bleed through your paper. Using sticker paper, you can avoid that because you're creating a sticker to put on the page. Because I have a drawer that I use to store my journal supplies, I could, if I wanted to, just cut the strip and put it straight into my planner storage. If I really wanted to and I had a little more time, I could cut around each of the stamps and then put that into my journal storage. And future me might thank me for that later. If you're afraid of your inks bleeding through and that's not the look that you want, stamp on sticker paper first. Save these strips for that purpose. There's no point using a brand new sheet of sticker paper when you have strips that you are already going to throw away. I have stamped on sticker paper here, here, and here. Again, this works with any kind of sticker paper, whether it is photo sticker paper. If you're using photo sticker paper, I'm going to advise that you use StazOn, but this is washi sticker paper. That works too. Save your strips so that you can stamp and then put that onto your projects versus risking the ink bleeding on your projects. Plus, you're getting more mileage from your stamps too. So what I want to show you as well is it actually saves some time, because I can stamp on the day for Monday. This is Monday. I'm going to stamp on the day for Monday. I'm going to leave a little bit of room so that I can stamp the date. And now I'm going to take my stamp, take my strip, and all I'm going to do is complete the strip full of Mondays, so that next time that Monday rolls around, all I have to do is grab my sticker that I have already created. I have the next 4 Mondays done. I could put this in for all of the Mondays and redate them. I could use them in my planners, in my journals, in Project Life. I could use these a lot of ways now, because now they're a sticker that I can use anytime. If you have days of the week, alphas, numbers, highly recommend doing at least those. So the other way that I use my strips is I use them for Project Life. There are these little sticker strips in Project Life that you put on your journal cards, your photos, or anything like that. I have used my stamps, and I have stamped my own that I could use in my journals or in Project Life. Similar to these, again, these are white. I can use now any stamps and recreate my own. It's a great use for all of your tiny little stamps. And it's a great use for these pieces that you couldn't fit another Monday on, your days of the week stamp. Now I'm going to take enjoying this and I'm just going to stamp that above, and now I have a little sticker strip that I can use in Project Life. And what I will do is I will cut those, and those go in my Project Life drawer. And for an example, I have this spread, this, all of these are using those same strips that I showed you earlier. They're using the exact same thing. All I did was just trim them and put them on the top. So another tip is that even if you're not going to use them now, find a home for them in the future. So I have a home for these that are already printed. These I'm going to use in my journal. For Project Life, they're going to go in here. Strips that I haven't used or I don't have a use for yet, I keep mine in here. This is just a drawer full of little sticker strips. If they're not paper, I'll just write on the back what they are. This is photo sticker paper and this is washi sticker paper. Just so that I know, this is paper and is not going to be translucent. Yes, I even save the skinny ones. These will be great for Project Life. I put all of mine in here and it lives on my desk. It's just waiting for me to have a good stamping session. So what if you don't stamp? What if stamping is not your thing? You can still use these in so many ways. The first thing is you can test these. Let's say you want to write something in your journal or your planner, but you're not sure what it's going to look like and you don't want to fluff up. Write it in first on your sticker paper so that you can then make your own title and then stick it onto your page. It can also come in handy to cover mistakes in your planner if you don't want to use whiteout. I could cross that out, or I could just get a small piece of sticker paper and put that in my planner. It's just a great way to cover your mistakes. Now the next one is very niche, but let's say you have stickers in your sticker book that you want to use, but you want them to be boxes, or it could be something that has something weird on it. Get a little piece of sticker paper, measure it. Doesn't have to be exact. You would take more time measuring this than I have. Peel, and then place it on top. Now you've created your own box that you could use as a sticker. Save your strips. I'm hoping that you see that this isn't about the strips, it's about using the leftovers. Before you throw something away this week, I want you to pause, ask yourself a question. Could I use this in another project? Maybe the answer is no, that's okay. But maybe you've just found yourself your new favorite free craft supply. And as a bonus, you're saving something from the trash and saving yourself money in the long run. Take the idea, make it yours. Stop watching me, go make something with your new little strips. Oh, you're still here. I've realized over the years that some of my favorite techniques have come from accidents or refusing to throw things away. I don't think that creativity is really about owning more supplies. It's about seeing possibilities.